Tonight on Podcast Them Down, we're back to Star Trek, the original series. It's Mudd's Women. Some women try to get between Kirk and the Enterprise. It doesn't work. I'm Tim Regan of U.S. power metal band Burning Shadows, Metallica tribute band Fade to Black, Dual-Violin folk metal band ISENMOR, and recently vacated Graves True Zombie Metal. Welcome to Podcast Them Down. Heavy metal nerdery. Fuck yeah.
That was pretty good. I like that.
That's really good, actually.
I like that. All right. So, by popular demand, we're going to do this episode in 5 minutes, starting now.
All right. So let's do all the acts. Fuck it. Not scored, though, but discussion. So we got the teaser. They're chasing that ship. I think in the new version, you see the ship. The old one, you don't.
Didn't see the ship.
And there's all this stuff to make you relate to it. So he doesn't respond with, the ship doesn't respond with a registration beam, you know, like car registration. That it's
he turns off his registration beam, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway, so then they chase this ship. I don't know. Mudd accuses Kirk of being reckless and chasing him in an asteroid field. There's not much evidence that isn't what happened.
But Mudd doesn't, Doug. Leo Francis Walsh does.
That's
Captain Walsh, yeah.
During the space trial, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so then... 4
minutes.
Credits.
Yep.
All right, Act 1. So the ship's burning through lithium crystals.
Oh, look, they burned out so many lithium crystals. It's nuts.
Yeah, and Scotty, I think more in the next act, but just some interesting grandstanding on the matter.
About the hairline fracture in their last remaining lithium crystal, Doug?
Just think, something the size of this fist is all that's keeping this ship going.
The lithium
Where's
crystal,
the justice? All right, so they beam on Leo, what's his name?
Leo Francis Walsh.
His crew, and I guess at the end of the teaser or the beginning of this, where you got that awkward scene where McCoy and everyone's leering. So the crew is all women, and play the
sexy women.
Well, you know, sexy music, circa 1960.
3 minutes.
Fuck. Okay.
Get moving, Doug. Go.
All right, so there's the awkward luring scene. Kirk endorses mob violence for no reason.
Yep.
And yeah, that awkward McCoy line. Yes, they are. We weren't in the turbo shaft.
That is.
Spock is part Vulcanian.
Oh yeah, his Vulcanian blood.
And as usual, women just throw themselves at Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
But he has his one true love. Okay, Act 2.
This is ship. Also, Leo Francis Walsh turns out to be Harry Mudd, known asshole.
Yeah, and the computer does the interrogating.
Yeah.
He can't. Yeah, it's a good scene.
Because what's more exciting than a computer smoking out somebody?
Yeah. I think it's the first space trial in the show.
It is. I believe it is, even though we don't do firsts.
All right, so Sulu consoles Johnny O.
Fuck.
Yeah. The Saturnus Harlem girls. Okay, so now they're on their way to orbit to a planet I didn't write down.
It's Rigel 12. It's a lithium mining operation because of their fucking lithium crystals are almost gone. Lithium.
And when Eve or whoever is in Kirk's quarters tempting him, you get the interesting confessional photography. One nice touch in this episode.
Yeah, that was nice.
Somehow diamonds and gold are still worth something. And there's a really awkward Kirk-McCoy exchange. It's right out of Airplane.
It is. It's a pretty good exchange.
McCoy responds with a statement, and Kirk's like, "No, I asked you a question. You first." Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's all I got.
So it turns out, how long do we have?
63 seconds.
All right, so basically, there's a bunch of miners. They want to rape these women. They think they're beautiful. It turns out that Harry Mudd was giving them a Venus drug because they're actually like plain Janes. Even though it really just seems like when they're taking the drug, their makeup is done one way, and when they're not taking the drug, like their makeup is done a slightly different way. So there's a bunch of like creepy, rapey fighting over women and like a lot of like lack of female agency. But then in the end, it turns out
30
that
seconds.
they weren't taking the drug at all. They were beautiful because they were themselves. That's the Star Trek.
All right, 20 seconds to score. What
All
do
right,
you score?
go, Doug, go.
Quality score of 0.
Uh-huh.
Metal score of 3.
All right, I'm going to go quality score 0, metal score 3.1.
0 and 2.9. 5 seconds left. Thanks
All right.
for listening to Podcast Them Down.
That's a 15%. It's an absolute score of 9.
I'm Tim Regan. This was Podcast Them Down. Thank you. Be sure to click, subscribe,
Or follow.
download.
Or follow. It's
Or
an
follow.
or. I'm amazed we could do it.
I have an ice cream headache now.